狭すぎてまぶたまでもうパッチリ全開午前2時です眠気なんてナッシングおやおやなんだこれ退場はテクして待っております今日が初めてのデ
hello everybody, welcome back to the another match on 4-digit Mania World Cup, and this time it will be Indonesia versus Peru. I am Cristiano Serenet, will be your commentator on site with Steven. Hello there.
Woo! No.
So yeah, actually I am from Indonesia, but to be honest, I'm not familiar with.
Bias! We have
To
a
be honest,
biased commentator here.
to be
Nah,
honest,
just kidding.
to be honest, I am not familiar enough with every single player here, even from Indonesia or Peru.
Based on what I've watched last week, as a team though, Indonesia seems to be a long note team. Peru seems to be a Rice team. So I think this is a classic Rice versus LN matchup.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
And it's pretty hype since it's a top seed versus a high seed. It's a little bit closer than what we have witnessed previously.
Yeah, for information, Indonesia was seed number 5 and Peru seed number 12.
They're basically the same. 5 and 12, that's basically equal, right?
Yeah.
So, warm-ups. I don't know this warm-up.
Oh.
It is 5 minutes, so I don't like it already.
Yeah. Really long warm up already. I guess Peru, from Peru said they're not warmed up enough, I think.
Don't we have a thing for long warm-ups? Don't we have a time limit for this? It seems unnecessarily long.
Yeah.
It seems unnecessarily long. Come on, man. Come on, Team Peru. What the heck? Anyways, what else do we know about them? Well, based on the stats, it seems like Peru hasn't been playing a lot of long notes. Judging from their round of 32, they've played almost every Rice map there. As for Indonesia, same goes. Hasn't played a lot of Rice, but has played every long note and every hybrid. That's why I said that this is gonna be a Rice versus long note matchup.
But I just realized that Indonesia and Peru on the qualifier have respectively seat number 3 and 4 in SV. What the heck?
Ooh, something that Peru needs to take note for, because if this is gonna be that way, then Peru wouldn't be able to capitalize on the SV picks if Indonesia
Like
is
Indonesia,
better than
because that will be really, really stupidly close on SVs.
Has Peru played SVs? Let me check. According to our stats, it seems like they played SV2 from last week. Not a lot to compare from Indonesia, because Indonesia didn't really play SV2 last week. So, yeah. Indonesia, however, has played the SV1, which they had a fairly good team score of 297k, which kind of makes Indonesia fairly strong for SV picks, and Peru don't really want to capitalize on their SVs if they're facing Indonesia. I think that's the idea there. I don't know. I'm dumb.
Well, look at the chat here. I can see Indonesia download speed casually from draft.
This is as well the same time slot with the previous match, as Indonesia is in the Southeast Asia, which I think has comparatively more viewers right now compared to Peru, because I think it is morning right now in Peru.
I think so.
Yeah, so a lot of there's gonna be a lot of Indonesian viewers. than Peruvian fans. Home court advantage, Indonesia. As if there's home court advantage in a World Cup. Well, one of our casters, however, is Indonesian, so I guess, you know,
Yeah.
they're more at home than than Peruvians. And I'm from the Philippines, so I'm pretty much Indonesian.
Well, our time zone is not different by much, just by 1 hour anyway. So not gonna really matter, I think.
Yeah, we're pretty much Indonesian. We have a fairly,
Yeah, Southeast Asia gang.
we have the same government. Our government sucks as well, so not throwing shade. Anyways,
Yeah, I think this is gonna take a while for everything to be set.
they just go into their respective slots before they're gonna run this warm up. I don't know a lot of Indonesian players on this tournament, like 4 digit. But I do know a lot of Indonesian players that are on the you know higher echelon, say.
Yeah.
And Indonesian players are very famous for their maps. More on their player base, I think. They're like it's more famous on the mapping side than the playing side.
Yeah, I think I've said there are several players from Indonesia which are really strong nowadays, but it is just not recognized enough yet, I think.
There's some familiar names here. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen Rev before, as opposed to Peru, which I have no idea who these players are. I'm sure they're pretty good.
I think both having their their issues as well with the client. I'm not really sure what happened there. Hopefully everything is fine here. Because we were still waiting for the warm-up to be ready though.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We have plenty of time to spare here, as the next match after this will just like 2 hours and 30 minutes from now, so
Yeah,
you can take the time they need.
yeah, around 2.5 hours.
You know what's harder than playing in 4-digit MWC? Playing the fantasy league on this one.
Fantasy League.
It's hard to set up the fantasy league for this one, especially with a lot of new names. You don't really know who's gonna do better
Okay.
unless you ask, like, is this person alpha? Is this person beta? If that's the only skill level that you can rely on, PP is not really a measured skill anymore. Like, what Dan is he right now in LN? So what? Where is he currently at in the shoegazer dance? That's the only skill. That's the only skill measure that we could use right now in the fantasy leagues and stuff.
But just to take that, Dan courses is just a little milestone. It's not kinda the big measurement that you have to take, to be honest. It's just a little milestone.
Yeah, you really need to ask, like, is this player really good at accuracy? Who's this
Pretty
Kamiko
much.
guy? Who's this Kamiko guy?
Yeah, it's just not about late game stuff. It's just literally more than that about playing this game. It's about the accuracy as well, maintaining composure, and much more about the experience.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this guy rage quit a while ago. Maybe he's not really good at composure. What a judge of. Imagine you doing fantasy league like that. Like, oh, this person sucks at composure. I'm not gonna select this player.
Yeah, also Denzel Jr. having scroll speed really low. I'm not sure if this is their correct scroll speed.
who 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 has the low scroll speed? Seems pretty normal, except for the Denzel Jr. one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Probably not having a correct scroll speed. But thank God this is just a warm up.
Yeah, but he seems to be hitting it fairly in the middle. If you look at his error bar there.
Yeah, but it is just not, the accuracy is just not there in terms of ratio, for sure.
Is this all gonna be jump streams? Nothing else?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
Very standard jump stream files.
Because if you look at it that way, it's gonna be pretty scary to face Peru. What their accuracies in terms of jump stream? Kamiko has a 99.79, Eric has 99.5, same with Henry, 99.5 as well.
Yeah, imagine you facing Peru with this kind of a map, like probably in the semi-final. I'll say map, any kind of map like this. I predict this should be in semi-final.
They're really showing that they really are a Rise team.
200 BPM jump stream.
Yeah,
for almost 5 minutes.
I mean, to be fair, you've mapped something like this before, right? I saw your map with, I saw your jump stream map with no breaks. I don't know what that.
I forgot which one. I'm not playing also that much, so I don't think I cannot remember whichever one map I have been mapped.
Yeah, if I remember correct, I was stalking your maps when I was looking for mapos in my tournament. I saw this one map with like over 4,000 notes, and it's just endless jump stream, no breaks.
Okay.
215 BPM, I think. I forgot the title, but it's really annoying.
Okay, I'm not really sure which one.
It's so annoying that I almost put it in my map pool because I wanna annoy people. Oh, what happened?
Yeah, apparently Kamiko having client issue. Probably Kamiko being disconnect. The client just reject him, I think.
Did he get banned on stream? That'll be pretty hype.
I don't think so. It's just his internet or maybe the client problem. I'm not really sure what happened there. He's still there though. Just probably disconnected for some weird reason. There may be some issues there. Hopefully it is not too severe for Kamiko to handle.
Yeah, good to disconnect right now rather than later. If you're gonna have lag spikes, it better happen in the warm-ups rather than in the actual matches,
Yeah. So yeah, Kamiko was disconnect.
The issue though by Rev. That's pretty nice. So I guess Rev will be the hard carry for Team Indonesia, judging by that warm-up. And oh, would you look at that? We have another warm-up. This is why I hate 5-minute warm-ups. Because after that, there's gonna be one more. Imagine if we have 5-minute warm-ups, both teams.
It should not happen.
Oh, this is a sponsored warm-up, sponsored by Denzel Jr., by the way. This is his own map. Sounds like an SV though.
I'm not really sure. I
Sounds
don't know.
like-
I don't know. It's like I have no idea what map this is. I haven't seen this map before. It's by Denzel himself.
It sounds like an SV. See? Yeah. This is where you put the
Yeah.
stutters.
I don't know. They can put SV there, or maybe they put some other non-SV styles probably. We'll see.
So we still have issues with Kamiko. Did Kamiko join the lobby now?
Yes.
Oh, we have this ruling. Thanks, Logan, for this ruling. Team captains will be notified, blah, 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 blah. And the map was not be longer than 5 minutes. Wow, they really pushed it. Yes, 4 minutes and 56 seconds of warm-up. They really did took it to the limit.
Yeah, so it counts there still.
Oh my god. Still pretty long for me. Still pretty long for me. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Yeah, considering also there are several issues previously.
I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Do I just call you Log? Just Log. Alright, thanks. Yeah. Alright, nice. I'm so sorry. I'm new. Alright. We're waiting for connection issues, I think. We can just sit around talk. So how we doing, chat? Are you still doing okay in there, chat? Let's try to include chat in our,
Yeah, I just hope that the chat is hasn't been drunk yet.
Nah, they're pretty behaved. It's still early in
They
the night.
should. Yeah, they should. Or else.
Yeah, but a lot of Indonesian fans more than the Peruvian fans here, which makes sense again because of the time discrepancies, different time zones and stuff.
Yeah, time zone matters somehow.
And also including the other Southeast Asian viewers currently here are pretty more biased in the Indonesian side more than the Peruvian side. Because again, everyone in the Southeast Asian is pretty much Indonesian. We're pretty much the same. Whenever I'm queuing for a quick match in Dota, I know what anjing means. Whenever someone calls me that, yeah, I know what that means. Oh, it seems like one of the Peruvian players cannot play, but it will be fine because there's still five more players. They won't, they won't be defaulted. If one of them cannot play, the other can just fill in that slot for him. And I guess it is indeed Kamiko that won't be able to play for this one. You still here? Everybody still here? One of them unable to download and connect to Banjo. Is that true? Can someone check
Probably.
that for me? That kind of sucks, but I wouldn't worry that much. It is indeed the upper bracket, so even if Peru lose this one, they still have a chance next week in the losers bracket with a harder map pool and a
Which
best
one
of
they will against if someone lose on this match?
their match 28, so they will be facing whoever wins between Finland and Germany.
Okay. And whichever wins will facing between Netherlands and UK.
But the harder part of being in the losers bracket next week is that they have to play 2 matches in order to advance.
Yeah, if they are in the losers bracket, only if.
You have to play on Saturday and Sunday, so you have to free your weekend sched. You need to do your homework a little bit early this time if you're a student.
Yeah, if you're still in high school.
You have to finish your homeworks after Friday so that you'll be able to play on Saturday and Sunday.
Or maybe if you're working but having the overtime, you may not having a good time there.
If you're working, I would question you, why are you still playing Osu?
That's why I'm quit Osu, because I already work right now. My job there since last 2 years.
You shouldn't have that much of a free time. And I'm also talking to myself because I am currently working and playing Osu.
You
Don't worry.
you may consider yourself.
Yeah, I am currently questioning my life decisions right now. It's like, why am I gunning for 13th Dan in LN if I'm still working?
Very much.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's why I love commentating. It gives people that are currently aren't able to play anymore
Yeah.
little bit of involvement in the community. Tournament
Yeah.
organizing.
Yeah, even not playing, just give ourselves a little bit involvement in the community. Even just maybe mapping or like commentating like this in a tourney. It is enough, we think.
Yeah, it is indeed SV.
Yeah, okay, apparently this is SV and yeah. Denzel, yeah,
It's his map, so
yeah. Map advantage there, of course. I'm not gonna be surprised if you promote this. Of course it is.
Kinda unfair though.
Absolutely. And every player from Peru getting literally struggle there. Yeah, makes sense. There won't be any SQ like this though in 4-digit World Cup. Maybe in the grand final, but I don't think so. It is just way too hard. Or it is.
Triple Bs from Peru. This map is annoying to look at, by the way.
Yeah, to be honest, it is. But actually, even this is not even triple. It feels long though.
Yeah, because there aren't any breaks.
Yeah, almost no any breaks there. Even there are breaks. It's just kinda test your reading in pretty much in slow on parts there. I think.
And what the heck is with that background? What?
Yeah, I'm not sure what was the background relevances with the song. But whatever, it is his map. I'm not gonna question it anyway.
The more I look at it, the more annoyed I become. I don't want to look at it anymore.
Yeah, yeah, I think several people may confuse with the background there.
Yeah,
What kind of the
Denzel,
relevances there with the
Denzel, you
stuff?
have some weird taste, man. I don't know.
Yeah, not sure.
Right, time for the rolls, I guess.
Okay, those are the warm up. Hopefully, there won't be any issue after this. Okay, so Peru roll 17.
Another low roll.
Yeah, once again another low roll there. Going for Indonesia's roll. It before one.
Sounds like a tongue twister, you know. Say low roll 10 times without stuttering. Low roll, low roll, low.
Nah, I can't do that.
Chat, do it with us. They're waiting for Indonesia for their roll. And Kamiko is currently in the chat. Say hi. Wait. We didn't see their roles, but
Yeah,
it seems like
I haven't seen the Indonesia's role, but it seems that Indonesia wins the role according to the chat there. So I think Peru will ban first.
right. Peru, you know, knowing them to be a rice-oriented team, they probably want to ban one of the SVs now. Alright, says in the chat that Indonesia rolled the 37, and indeed, Peru banned SV1.
Okay, it's that they're not ready yet to do SV against Indonesia. But the thing is, it's really scary to, this match will be really close if they pick SV on this, so they don't want to take risks on this, I think.
But now Indonesia has a chance to ban one of the easier rice picks here.
Probably.
At least if you're a team, if your team knows SV very well, then you're already at an advantage when it comes to drafting because you have 2 free picks in there.
Yeah.
You know? Peru has to ban one of them, leaving all the other maps that you're more comfortable with open. And since we know Indonesia to be comfortable with long notes, did you look at that? No long notes were banned. They opted to ban SVs because they know that Indonesia are better than them when it comes to SVs. Yeah? Oh, that's surprising. Indonesia banning.
I think LN, but I think they can pretty much ban anything that they not feel confident to play and just pick something else that they can pretty much take a point against Peru on this. Anyway, those are the bans. Going for the SP directly.
There you go. Yeah, Indonesia, having none of it and trying to take the early advantage, assuming that Indonesia knows this map well, which they probably do. They insta-picked it,
Yeah, I feel they're really confident on this probably, but we'll see because this pretty much will be based on their performance as well.
A classic hyper map. SV with Amelia Watson on the background. Pretty much his trademark.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better for me than the I don't know what that animal was called. Was that a fish in Denzel Jr.'s background? No, I much rather.
I think that should be Salamander or maybe Cameleon, I think.
Yeah, I'd much rather have Amelia Watson on my SV. even though it's not related.
Okay, sure.
One of chat says it's a frog. Really?
Yeah. Oh, honestly, I don't even care what it is. Like at all, I don't even care what it is.
I'm just making conversation. We don't really have a lot to talk here while they're waiting for while we're waiting for them to set up. And it seems like Kamiko is back.
Yeah. Hopefully. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Is hopefully there's no issue. Hopefully.
Let's see if Kamiko did a warm up of his own, as he wasn't present in the two warm ups.
Okay, so guys, take a note that if Banjo kicks Kamiko again, he's gonna punch Pepe in his face, according to the chat.
So it will be a free point for Indonesia if Kamiko disconnects in the middle of the map.
Hopefully, that's not how it is.
Yeah, of course. Hopefully that won't be the case.
Yeah. Okay, we will start with the map number 1. First pick from Indonesia. Hopefully, there's no issues. Hopefully. Because looking at the previous one, there are way too many issues there with several players.
Oh, Kamiko with the Bancho buff, 100% in the first 30 notes there.
Well, you don't know whatever will happen next in next 20 seconds.
Yeah, the note count on this one is also relatively low, so one single 200 will swing it.
Yeah, every player's score is pretty much close right now. Spectro with never mind. Kirana Junior having the lowest accuracy dropped to 9.1.
He wasn't prepared for the fast jam there. I
He
understand.
tripped a little bit there, dropping 200 on that. And I suppose there will be some issues from whichever client it is, I think.
Yeah, we got. Oh,
And
oh my god.
predicted. I think we just predicted that.
Yeah, but the score seems to be
You know what? I'm just gonna wait till the ML show the real results there. Because if Kamiko's not there, I'm pretty sure he's gonna punch Pepe in the face.
yeah, considering one
Yeah,
of the
of course.
Indonesian players didn't really play well on that one. Alright, let's see what the MP links.
Yeah,
are.
Kamiko just disconnect, unfortunately.
Oh, that's really bad. Especially two of the players there full combo that with really decent act. Like 99.13% on this one is really good.
Gosh, what happened there? Not really sure what
Oh.
happened with Kamiko. Especially in his clients.
So was that a point for Indonesia? I think it depends on when he disconnected, right? We have a ruling that says if he disconnected in the first 30 seconds on the map, then we are allowed to restart it, right?
I don't know.
All
The
right.
thing is, probably he already disconnected in the halfway of the map there. So that still those scores are actually count, and that will be a point for Indonesia, I think.
Yeah, it's also confirmed by one of the
Yeah.
organizers.
Okay.
That it is a point indeed for
Yeah.
Indonesia.
Definitely an unfortunate situation there in Peru's side, but hopefully they can recover.
Yeah, it is Indonesia's pick to take. So now we're seeing what Peru's rebuttal will be. There are no SVs to be worried about, as one of the SVs is banned. So I think Peru will opt to pick a rice map here that's on the physical side more than on the accuracy side. Probably pick the shoegazer one. Shoegazer one is the most tiring one.
Um, I don't know. Whichever they confident on, that's for sure. Either Absolute Zero or maybe I Am Made.
Hmm. Yeah, it's really unfortunate there that Kamiko got kicked out of the lobby. Was Kamiko their captain anyway?
I think, yeah,
Yeah, it would be
Yes.
very bad if your captain won't be able to play.
yeah, very much.
We need Peru to pick a map anytime soon.
Okay, Honey Bunny.
Wait, was this their pick even?
Yeah, yes. I don't know.
It's not says in the chat. They don't seem to have picked it. Was this a
But-
random pick by the referee or something?
No.
Alright, there you go. Seems like Peru actually picked it. It's just the IRC is a little bit delayed on our side. Yeah, pretty surprising for Peru to pick one of the LNs.
I'm not really sure about this, but probably their only saber pick, I think.
Oh, Indonesia is an LN player, if we recall. Based on their results, they are very proficient in LNs.
Yeah, that's also the thing though. I don't know. This kind of questionable pick from Peru, I think.
Yeah, especially you're one player down. You want to cut your losses.
Very much. They need something to play, especially when one of your teammates cannot cover it because of external factor issues there. So Asriel joined for Indonesia, replacing Denzel Jr.
Yeah, only Rev was left after after they pick Ellen. So Rev will
Also,
be
Kiron also there, I think.
the hard carry for Indonesia, I suppose.
Okay, everything's set now. So, oh, I don't. Okay, never mind. I was thought Henry Alex having the client issues there, but since it is not, and ref play is not there.
Oh, another client issue, or maybe just syncing up.
Try
There
to
you go.
synchronize, I think. Yeah, the client tried to synchronize there. Is there actually a miss from Eric, or maybe
Maybe
I don't know.
client.
Probably. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
It's just a client. Likely it in favor for Peru right now.
Yeah, Kino dropping early grades there.
Yeah, but not gonna matter anyway. Because this is the main difficulty element of the map. And yeah, Kirano dropping a lot there. Drop the 9.2.
Oh,
Apparently missed
slider
Eric
break.
there.
Traded by Kimono Jr. there.
Yeah,
so
also
it's fine.
trading. But still, the lead goes for Peru right now.
Yeah,
The
because
first part of the map.
yeah, because the drop from Kirono is more fatal with him dropping accuracy on top of the miss. Only 98% in his tank. Another
Taking a
drop.
lot there. Another miss as well. Probably
Maybe he's
looks
playing
like
on cutting edge. With the new and
I'm
improved
not sure
Score
about
V2. I'm
But
just
so far, Peru's score look really solid there so far from all three players there. Rev and Ezreal try to carry, but it's not gonna be enough since Kirono's score deficit is just way too much there.
all that leaves us now is will Peru be able to hold on to this advantage with only 99.43 and 99.47? Will Kirono Jr. be able to catch up on accuracy here? Probably not.
Very much. Yeah, definitely not. It's just there's no time at all, especially in the last part like that.
19. That drop really was fatal for him. Yeah, Peru takes their own pick.
So yeah, 7,200 and 3,200 by Rev and Ezreal. Really solid performance, but it is still not enough to cover the score loss from Kirono Jr. So Peru will take their point also.
Oh, it's a sight read by Kirono. I guess that, yeah. But
Yeah, the thing
yeah,
is you don't want to side with anything this map, especially the anti-meta maps here. It's not gonna be favorable for you to side with any of those. It is not like side readable and you can get a perfect, so it's just no way.
right, Indonesia opting to pick another anti-meta pick here, crossing Delta. Very similar to Night Bunny, actually, in terms of how dense the LN sections are. But again, the crossing Delta's main issue is not the density, it's more of how long this map is. 3 minutes and 34 seconds of runtime.
And the minute tiebreaker in the Fremont map, Fremont pick here.
I guess Peru opted to keep their first 3 players here. I don't know about the Indonesian team though. Will Kirono Jr. sight read this again? We'll find out.
Reinhardt. I'm not really sure how to pronounce because it's not A but Y.
Ray.
Yeah, that okay.
Just keep
That's
it Ray.
better. So they just joined replacing Ezreal for Indonesia's team here. And I think the 3 players from Peru will be pretty much safe.
And guessing that this is their LN lineup with Eric, Henry, and Mia on the front lines. The chat just became Indonesian. I don't understand what I'm reading right now.
There are also several Peruvian languages which I don't even understand though. So yeah.
We suddenly United Nations in the chat. Hides in English. I don't know.
So yeah, there we go. Map number 3. Second pick from Indonesia. I hope Kirono didn't target this, hopefully. Okay, Raihan just dropping 200 in the first note there.
That's fine. He'll catch up. There we go. He already caught up to the accuracy. See?
Yeah.
No problem.
Uh-oh, first miss by ref already. Way
Yeah,
too
the,
early already.
the main issue against Indonesia right now is look at Henry's act. 99.92 in the first 300 notes.
Yeah, Henry just carrying this somehow.
Yeah, Henry would have to miss if Indonesia wants to catch up.
It doesn't have to be Henry though. It could be every the other two players. I think between Eric or the other one.
And Indonesia keeping 99.7s on.
Yeah,
all their
regardless
two
the miss
players.
from ref previously.
But Henry's 99.85 is enough to keep them in the lead after this first section. This is the break section, by the way.
Yeah,
That's the break section.
still only 1/3 map here.
The miss from Rev earlier wasn't actually that bad, it turns out. It's only miss at the first 100 notes, so he is able to catch up in terms of combo, rivaling the other players in the Peruvian side.
Only like 5 or 6,000 points difference in favor for Peru right now. So every miss, pretty much in this part, will
It's gonna be
affect their
painful.
lead. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Rev pretty much miss on the section that, you're only allowed to miss. You're not allowed to
Still
miss at, from this point on.
Having 99.8, but with what is, I think, his accuracy pretty much comparable with Henry. I think without that miss.
So it's pretty much Ray versus me at the moment. 99.67 versus 99.61. As the other two players seems to tie with Pirono and Eric versus Levi and Henry. We have pretty much tight 1v1 matchups at the moment.
And the difference is not moving at all still. Going for a little bit heavier long last section here.
Yeah, at this point
Last
it's
part.
at this point I think it's kinda hard to drop accuracy. This is one of the
Yeah.
easier sections.
The combo bonus will still not gonna matter anyway. And I think Peru will just run away in the last part like this.
And is this a breakpoint? I think it is.
Is a breakpoint.
Henry hard carrying this one. I think this is a V1 double S.
We'll see. Probably maybe drop 1 or 2 to our not bad.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah, it
god! It
It
is.
is. What the heck? Okay.
That's scary. I don't think you'll be able to pick Ellens against Peru after this performance.
But to be honest, if Rev didn't miss, I wonder how closer this will be. I wonder. Just imagine if Rev didn't miss.
Yeah, I would have like 200. Yeah, it's still the ratio is on Henry's side, of course, but he would have gotten 995 as well, I think, if that miss wasn't
Yeah,
there.
it should be almost 9 and 5 for Rev if he didn't miss. And it will make the gap getting really, really close.
Yeah, but that is a break point. Peru has the chance of taking this, you know. Oh, I was really banking on Peru picking the rice picks here. It turns out none of the rice picks has been picked yet. So
Yeah, surprisingly, I'm not really sure what's in their mind though.
yeah,
Trying to pick
commentator
anti-meta stuff here right now.
commentating curse, commentator curse in the drafting stage.
Well, yeah.
They're gonna pick rice later. After a few moments, no rice has been picked. Only Hybrid 1 and LN3 left in the anti-meta side. Both of them are pretty difficult to act.
Kamiko was having no issues and Kamiko playing. Peru may go for surprise here, I think.
Another Ellen pick, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, there goes all Ellens there. All Ellens had been banned and picked there.
Yeah, Ellen mains rejoice.
Yeah, honestly, this is really weird. Really a weird match.
This is something, yeah. We don't see a lot of matches getting their Ellen picks exhaust in the in the early maps. Yeah, but this one is really hard to act.
Yeah, pretty much the really heavy Ellen pick here, picked by Peru.
But if they're able to keep up their performance compared to crossing Delta, they they have a great chance to take it. Henry seems to be comfortable with the release timings. Right now we're waiting for both teams to finalize their first three.
It seems Asriel replacing Raihan.
I think it's pronounced Rehin. Is it pronounced Rehin? Rev seems to
probably.
pronounce Rehin, yeah. So, did you have dinner yet?
What?
Have you eaten dinner yet?
Yeah, I have eaten my dinner already.
Right, good. Yeah, I'm just asking.
How about you?
Yeah, man. I ate before starting commentary.
Alright. Should be good. Because this will take a while, I think.
There we go.
Okay, good. All good. All set now. Bet number 4. Or probably not. Oh, never mind. It is. Yeah, Riches just.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought they're changing from Kirana to Rehin. I guess not. All right.
No. Asriel was replacing Raihan. Kirano's still there.
All right. Let's see who can outact the other. Not a lot to say on this early stages, but yeah, it seems like everyone is keeping a V1 double S except for Kirano.
Got a little bit there, but yeah, just accuracy deficit right now.
Wait, it is kind of flickering. Kirano was able to V1 SS the entire section.
Mario Chesu dropping a little bit there, comparable with Kirano right now in terms of accuracy. Eric dropping now to 9.58. Henry also dropping to 9 points. Oh, never mind, Rev.
Revy
was
dropping, period.
Yeah, not good. That's not good.
Yeah, but the act is still there. Revy didn't
Oh,
really
trading with Eric, apparently.
trading, but Eric tanked a lot more than
Yeah.
Rev.
Eric clutching 99.
Oh, wait, Mia.
Yeah,
He
very
is
check.
tanking
Just-
accuracy as well as slider breaking on that one.
So that's 2 drops total in Peru's side.
Yeah, this isn't looking good for Peru. Is this another breakpoint?
This is 30,000 points difference in favor for Indonesia right now. Even with
Yeah.
that, Ref still holding 9.7.
Yeah, his accuracy didn't really drop that much. That's why Eric's seems more fatal than in
Okay,
comparison.
you just curse it again.
Yeah, it's not my fault. I'm not playing.
You just say his name.
Anyway, I think Indonesia's gonna run away with this one.
Yeah,
Ooh.
40,000 points difference. There's no point in just that. Even with that Kirona Jr. miss, it's just way too far still.
Yeah, the highest accuracy on the Peru right now is Henry with 99.59. Not really comparable with Azriel's 99.74. So I think, yeah, Indonesia is gonna run away with this. Another break point. So it's just reset.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, there we go. So Indonesia take this one. So apparently, wait,
That's
yeah,
scored by
that's two
Azriel.
breakpoint. Yeah, that's two breakpoint. And as well, just hold it with 200 on this. Best score so far in the lobby here. Almost 992, 1 point away.
Two 200s. That's insane.
Yeah.
Right. Score resets. This is best of 3 now. It's Indonesia's turn to pick again. I think they're gonna pick the hybrid one. I don't think they're gonna pick any rice here. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I think both team just want to cleanse everything besides rice and leave the rice behind as the very last picks there, I think.
Let's see if we can commentate curse their pick. You know, they're gonna pick Del Rio. Oh, never mind.
No, it's not. They pick
Never
absolute zero, it seems.
Alright. I guess commentator curse works in picking phase. Yeah. Good to know.
Yeah. Well, good to know that when you try to predict something, you have to expect that it will be the other. You have to expect that it will be something else.
Alright, absolute zero now. This is on the more physical side, so I think Indonesia has a slight advantage when it comes to this one. And it also seems like Indonesia is showing more consistency than Peru. Well, granted, Peru doesn't really have one of their main players, but at the moment, Indonesia is showing us, slightly more consistency than Peru.
As we're getting replaced by Raihan.
Rev will be staying. And Kirano Jr. I guess Kirano is able to play everything.
Yeah, alongside with Rev there.
Question is, how will Peru approach this map? They currently have all of their LN main players at the helm here, but I guess they're not changing anything. They're gonna keep their roster.
So this will be the first time Rice pick in this match, and we'll see. Riches is copying 200 there.
This is an act battle.
Yeah, especially on Rice like this, you don't wanna miss. You don't wanna miss. It's very much a consistency pick.
Heck, you don't even want to get a 200. You want to maintain your 99.7 here.
Yeah, or even better. But so far, Peru has the lead by just a slide. Not safe at all.
Yeah, Indonesia is right behind him, breathing to their backs. So let's see if Peru is able to maintain their 99.8s here.
Yeah, overall, Peru accuracy here is slightly better compared with Indonesia here. Entry can be 9.88.
299.8s versus.
There are no more
No.
99.8 in Indonesia's side.
Yeah,
The gap will slightly getting larger there in favor for Peru, and Yauri chance to just increase his accuracy to 9.8 right now. So pretty much, three
my
players overwhelm Indonesia.
God. Peru is
Every single Indonesia
playing.
players there.
Peru is playing out of their goddamn minds right now. Oh my God. I'm not gonna say anything. I might curse them.
Last quarter of the map here. No sign of dropping so far.
Seems like we're gonna see a trip. Yeah, we're gonna see a 6-2 pull FC and full FC lobby on this one.
Whoever dropping, it will be the lost point for their team.
I don't know how many people are still keeping their V1SS, but we'll find out in a few seconds.
We'll see. I believe there will be a 4 or maybe 3. I think it should be. No. I think that will be 2 V1SS in Peru's side
those
of them.
accuracies from Peru.
Oh, never
though.
mind.
Okay, never mind.
Only
Only one were able to keep their V1SS, but he has a really stupid ratio.
Actually, Miori is having a better ratio compared with Henry there. That
Yeah,
was solid
179.
ratio overall in Peru's side. 179, 199, and 218.
Damn, that team score though. That's scary.
That's
And-
solid.
Yeah, and that's a triple breakpoint now.
Yeah, 3 breakpoints in a row. And now going back to Peru's pick.
Will Peru capitalize on the rise now? They should, right? They are a rise team after all.
Well, they are kinda all-rounded in my opinion right now. But we'll see. Because to be honest, this point is kinda wild right now. There's no such thing as Rise versus Aliens right now.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting based on their score. But yeah, it turns out everyone from both teams can play anything. I guess that's a thing that exists, you know. You have an all-star team in your country. That's pretty scary to face against. So whoever's winning this match, whoever's they're gonna be facing next isn't gonna have a good time. You don't know what to ban from either of these teams now. I guess the SVs, they.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, it's on the Peru side. Will they be picking the Rice or will they go for Del Rio? One of the harder hybrids. Probably not, right? Probably one of the Rice.
I don't know. They can pretty much pick anything they're really confident on for sure.
Oh, the anti-accuracy pick.
Silk make them.
If Absolute Zero is an act pick, then this pick is the anti-accuracy.
Yeah, pretty much that's really technical and also really high OD as well, which is really hard to get a good ratio on this. So really props if you have V1SS on this.
OD9 with grace notes scattered everywhere. So, you're not gonna have a hard time with this one. If whoever keeps 99.7 on this one, you're a fake 4-digit.
Nah, you're still 4-digit.
I'm just kidding. I'm not calling anybody out here. But yeah, if you can act this one.
Yeah, safely said, this is the hardest Rise map in terms of accuracy. Not physical demanding, but the technicality, how complicated the grace notes it is, and also the OD as well. It makes this I think one of the harder, or maybe the hardest rice
This one's
pick
the hardest. This
ever.
one's the hardest. The others doesn't even compare to how hard to accurate this.
Very much.
All right. Let's see if
All right.
Indonesia will take another break point, or will Peru solidify their advantage?
Everybody holding 9.8 except Rehan with 9.7, but try to invest in his accuracy there. Oh, Kiran dropping a little bit to 9.7, but still in pace. Just a little bit lower compared with everyone else here. Rehan dropping to 9.69.
God. Peru keeping to 99.8s again.
Yeah.
Rayan
Peru-
missing.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
that's
definitely not a good sign there for Indonesia.
yeah,
Better
Peru will solidify.
their lead now.
Yeah, Peru will solidify their lead. There is not a lot of note count on this one as well, so it's gonna take a while for Rayhan to catch up on combo, even if he V2 double less everything.
Yeah, even ref.
Yeah, he's still a little bit away from the 400 combo mark, but
Yeah.
even then, look at that lead by Peru. We need a miss from one of them.
The last 1/4 of the map here. No sign of dropping. Also the the knock count here is really low still for the rice picks here.
Yeah, in comparison with the other Rise, this one has a really low note count, and Henry is keeping V1 double S, it seems.
We'll see. He may have 200, I think. And that will do it. Almost 20,000 points difference.
Only one, but that's still a superb ratio, especially on an OD9 map on this one. That is scary to fight against.
Even without miss from Rehan, it's still not enough to chase the Peru's lead there. 200 count pretty much talks there.
Yeah, this is
200 in favor for Indonesia, and let's see.
this is potentially
this-
Indonesia's last pick, by the way. Peru is
Yeah.
4 points
Next
right
will
now.
next it will be the last Indonesia's pick, but potentially the last pick in this match. They don't really have much choice there. Every rise seems much more favorable for Peru right now.
So I
If
guess
they
the
want to give it a
safest
try,
one.
they have to go for Del Rio, I think.
Yeah, this the safest one would be Del Rio, as the other 3 rice picks are easier to act in comparison to the silk mix. Oh, never mind. They are going for rice pick again. We've cursed the drafting phase again.
Okay, going for the faster jack pick here. I'm not really sure about this. This is really tricky pick.
This is very risky for Indonesia. We've seen Peru hold their own against stamina and accuracy picks. This map is both. This map is training and at the same time accuracy dependent.
It's not heavy stamina, but it is just really tricky in several parts there. Especially if you are really jack oriented, there are some bursts that will trip you off.
See, this is potentially Indonesia's last map for this one. If they lose this one, they are gonna drop to the losers bracket.
Anyway, everything should be set, I think.
Yeah, they are set. They're ready. Peru, at the very least, have secured their tiebreaker. Even without their captain. I don't know if Kamiko is their captain, but even without their, one of their main players, Peru is holding on.
Yeah, they still. And here we go for Sun. Jack section is start from now until the end of the map.
Alright, patterns are becoming abrasive now. Nobody's dropping to V1 double S though. Everyone's still keeping their...
I
Oh, never mind.
There.
Never mind. Eric dropping to 99.2.
Okay. The lead goes to Indonesia by just a slide. Yeah, some parts will drop accuracy pretty much on the first part there if they're not careful.
Yeah, the quads are really throwing some of the players off. There we go.
Gauri missing.
Yeah, the quads will throw you off if you're not ready for them.
Yeah.
Alright, we're coming into the second part, which is slightly denser than the first part.
Slightly denser, but still pretty much still as tricky as the first part we have seen before. And dumb stream here, no one dropping a lot there.
Oh, that's a great timing to put the quads. As the beat drop, it freezes.
Yep. Okay, there we go.
See Rayhain and Rev hard carrying Indonesia right now. Kirano at the supporting helm with a 99.51 accuracy. He's V1 double S-ing everything after that as the second half starts. And I think Indonesia will be able to take this point. There we go. They still have a chance here.
So yeah, 3-4. Not end yet. There's still one chance for Indonesia to force Peru to the tiebreaker. They really need it.
Damn, this match really went to distance. It's 2 hours now. Usually allow 1.5 hours for each map, but this one really takes it the distance.
Okay, going for the last Fremont pick from Peru.
Which one of the Rise are they gonna pick? Or are they gonna ignore Del Rio?
We'll see. Because I think the most favorable pick for them, I think, was I Am Made. Or probably they can go for Lexus if they want to trip Indonesia though. So I think that works as well.
Yeah, at this point, Peru might want to take their time here and think about their last pick. I Am Made, yeah, sounds the safest, but I think that will also be safe for Indonesia as well.
So there's no something as a safe pick for Peru right now, I think. I mean, whichever one which is really safe for Peru, there's no one so far. Okay, Lexus as the last pick.
Alright, we haven't seen a lot of Lexus picks throughout the matches. So this is also new. We're going in blind here.
So yeah, it's either tiebreaker or game over.
But either way, this has been very interesting. This match. This match has never once went in my favor. You know, every time I call something, the other thing happens. So
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I
May
don't
not
know.
happen, but we'll see.
I mean, we all wanted the tiebreakers. It's pretty much the default, right? We want a tiebreaker, but
Yeah, of course.
if we say it, it might not happen. So I'm just not gonna, you know, I'm gonna keep quiet on this one.
So apparently there are no lineup change still from both team, and I think all all three players from Peru pretty much end
Have
up
been
playing.
playing for the past 8 maps. Yes,
Yeah,
they haven't
oh, I mean
changed.
seven. The
Yeah,
first one did not.
This is their eighth now. uh, Surprising that Peru still has a lot in their tank left.
Just the beginning. No significant drop from every player still.
This map showcased a myriad of rice patterns.
Slightly for Peru, but not that safe still.
Rev and Raihan, though, their accuracies are really good at the first 400 combo mark.
Thing is, Rev
99.9 hitting.
So the thing is, Rev and Raihan try to carry Kirono, but they still not enough, I think. Okay, the gap getting really small there in favor for Peru still. Okay, going for some burst, and I think several players drop here.
Yeah, especially Corona Jr. dropping down to 99.66, which is still good considering what kind of patterns are those. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of
Yeah,
players would drop
really
accuracy.
dense pattern there.
Yeah, Peru coming out on top after after the first half. We'll see how they approach the second half, which is slightly dense and slightly more technical.
Last half of the map. Indo may need break from Peru if they want to take this.
It's
so far,
really
those are not
close.
dropping.
It is really close. I'm pretty scared for Peru right now.
Still really close. If Peru full combo this, it's pretty much game over for Indonesia.
Alright, first,
Some burst here. No sign of dropping still.
Well, nobody drops on the trail section, which is very nice, but not very nice for Team Indonesia as they didn't really gain any advantage from that. They need one of the Peruvians to miss right now.
Yeah, going for this, and no sign no sign of dropping still. Maybe just several accuracy drop, but not by much. Still not gonna be enough
Oh
for
my
Indonesia to take this one.
god, that team
And
score!
yeah,
That team
Sorry.
score by Peru, that is scary.
that's really solid by the way.
Yeah.
No V1 double S, but still 12,200 in Indonesia side, and I think there's only 6,200 in Peru side there.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
3,
are only
2, and 1,
six.
only 6,
Those scores
200.
are really close. Looking at Eric, Miao, and Henry's scores there.
Yeah, that was pretty intense back and forth by Indonesia and Peru, but Peru coming out on top with a slight lead, only 8,000. This could have gone, anywhere.
So yeah, that will do it. So congratulations for Peru for keeping their position in winners bracket next week. Indonesia will be going to the losers bracket, but GG for both team there and all those players.
Yeah, if you're if you're either Netherlands or United Kingdom, you need to prep for this one.
Yeah, those are really heavy class for sure.
Those scores are bonkers, especially the rice scores are.
Yeah.
I don't know how you compete that. And Indonesia, however, will be dropping to the losers bracket, facing whoever wins Finland. Again, whoever wins on the Finland versus Germany match, which will happen tomorrow. But yeah, still keeping their hopes alive. You still got the chance to play for next week, even if you drop to the losers bracket.
Yeah, but you have to play 2 matches if you want to go to the semi-final next 2 weeks.
Yeah. Anyway, that's those two matches are pretty intense. Going to 5-3s, both Vietnam, Poland, and Indonesia, Peru. Those are some intense lineups we got there.
Anyway, that will conclude the match between Indonesia and Peru. And next one in an hour, it will be Finland versus Deutschland.
Yeah, this will be one of the few losers bracket that will happen on Saturday. We will see one of the first few teams who will be eliminated in the tournament later.
So yeah, I think we're gonna conclude the match and close the stream. So thanks guys for watching. I think there will be another commentary also commented the next match. So
Yeah, I'll be staying on that one.
okay, okay.
I'll still be there on that one, but yeah.
Alright. Anyway, we will close the stream and see you later on the next match and take care.
Woo, bye bye guys.